Chapter 13. And that day Yeshua went out of the house, and went to the sea, and sat by its shore. And many people gathered there. Because of this, he went up into a boat, and sat, and all the people stood on the shore of the sea. Then he told them many parables. And he said, A certain man went out to sow his seed, and while he was sowing, some kernels fell by the road. Then some of the birds came and ate them. And some fell in a place of thorns, where there was not much soil, and they sprouted immediately, for they did not have deep soil. But when the sun heated them, they dried up, for they did not have a root. The others fell between the thorns. The thorns grew up and strangled them. The others fell in good ground and produced much fruit, in one 100, in one 50, in one 30. Whoever has ears, hear. Then some Talmudim came near unto him and said to him, Why do you speak in comparisons? And he answered them, saying, To you is given to understand the confidential counsels of the kingdom of the heavens, but not to them. Whoever has, let him give to man, and let him give abundantly. And whoever does not have, this little that he has, a man will rob from him. And because of this, one speaks in comparisons, in order that seeing they will not see, and hearing they will not hear, and not understand, in order that the prophecy of Yeshayah should be fulfilled in them, saying, You will hear but not understand, and you will see but not perceive. For the heart of this people is fat, and its ear is heavy, and its eyes have been shut on account of this, that they may not see, and not hear, and not understand with their heart, and not repent that he would heal him. But your eyes are blessed, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For in truth I say unto you, that many prophets and scribes longed to see what you see, but did not see it, and to hear what you hear, but did not hear it. Therefore, you must hear the parable of him who sows. He who sows is the preacher, and the seed is the word of Yud-He-Waw-He. He who hears the word of Yud-He-Waw-He, but does not understand it, Ha-Satan comes and uproots it from his heart. And this is the seed that fell close to the road. And that which fell between the stones is he who hears the word of Yud-He-Waw-He and receives it with joy. However, he does not have a root and dries up quickly, for through indignant speech they are immediately confused. That which fell between the thorns is he who hears the word of Yud-He-Waw-He, but he has sighings about this world to gather, and it strangles some of the word of Yud-He-Waw-He, which was sown in his heart, and it does not produce fruit. But that which fell in the good ground is he who understands the word of Yud-He-Waw-He and obeys it, and produces fruit and good works. One has 100, and 150, and 130. And there was another parable before them, and he said, The heavenly kingdom is like a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while the men were sleeping, his enemies came and sowed thistles upon it, among the wheat, and went away. And when the plants grew up and produced fruit, then the thistles were seen among the wheat. So the servants came and said to the master, Did you yourself not sow good wheat in your field? If so, who sowed thistles upon it? And he said to them, The enemy man did this thing." So the servant said, "Do you want that we should go and gather it?" But he said, "No, that you do not root up the wheat with the thistles. Leave everything until the harvest. And at the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, 'First, gather the thistles and bind them in burdens and burn them, but gather the wheat into my granary.'" He told them another parable. "The kingdom of heavens is like the mustard seed that a man plants in his field, which is smaller than all the seed vegetables. But when it grows up, is bigger than all the seed vegetables and becomes a tree, big enough that the birds may rest and stay in its branches." He told them another comparison. "The heavenly kingdom is like leaven, which the woman takes and hides it and mixes it into 3 measures of flour, until everything is leavened." All these words Yeshua spoke in comparisons. On account of this was fulfilled the prophecy which says, "I will open my mouth with parables, and I will speak words hidden from antiquity." Then he let the troops go, and he came into the house. And his Talmudim came near to him, saying, "Explain for us the comparisons of the thistles of the field." So he answered and said, "He who sows good seed is the son of the virgin. The field is the word, and the good seed are the righteous ones. But the thistles are the evil ones. And the enemy who sows them is Ha-Satan. And the time of the harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the messengers. For like a man who gathers the thistles and burns them, so it will be at the end of the world. The son of Eloah will send his messengers. All the stumbling blocks in his kingdom and the evil ones he will place in the fire of Gehenna, and there will be weeping and trembling of teeth. Then the righteous ones will shine like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Whosoever has ears to hear, let him obey." And the heavenly kingdom is like gold hidden in a field, which when a man found it, he hid it. And because of his joy, he sold all that he had and bought that field. Moreover, the heavenly kingdom is like a merchant who searches for valuable stones. And when he found a good valuable stone, he went and sold everything that belonged to him and bought the stone. Moreover, the heavenly kingdom is like a net which a man places in the sea that gathers all kinds of fish. And when they take it out, they select the good ones into their vessels, but they cast out the bad ones. So it will be at the end of the world. The messengers will come and separate the evil ones from the good ones, and will place them in the way of fire, and there will be weeping and shaking of teeth. "Do you understand all these words?" And they said, "Yes." And he said to them, "Therefore every wise scribe is like unto the heavenly kingdom, and unto a father of riches, who gives from his treasure many new and old things." And it happened, when he ended these comparisons, that he departed from there, and came to his own land, and taught them in the houses of their assemblies until they were amazed, saying, "From where does this man have so much wisdom and so much power? Is this not the son of a smith? And is he not like his mother? And his brothers, Yaakov and Joseph and Shimon and Yehudah, and his sisters, all of them are with us. From where does he have all of this?" And they were offended in him. But Yeshua said to them, "No prophet is without honor except in his land or in his house." And he did not do many wonders there because of their small faith.